The beast within us is both destroyer and creator. Carl Jung. In the fall of 1589, the town of Bedburg, Germany, was gripped by a highly publicized trial. Peter Stubbe stood accused of horrifying crimes: murder, assault, cannibalism, and the most sinister of all, being a werewolf. In his chilling confession, Stubbe claimed the devil had gifted him a magical girdle that transformed him into a wolf, enabling his monstrous deeds. Yet tales of werewolves predated this trial by centuries, thriving in European literature and folklore, especially in places where wolves were the dominant predators. Over the ages, the image of the werewolf evolved, reflecting society's fears and prejudices. Early accounts sometimes painted werewolves as tragic figures, victims of curses longing for their lost humanity. One of the earliest recorded mentions appears in the story of Gilgamesh, over 4,000 years ago. In this tale, Ishtar, the goddess of love, transforms a shepherd into a wolf when she tires of his devotion. In other narratives, werewolves represented men ensnared by the deceit of cunning women. In the medieval tale Bisclavret, a knight is trapped in wolf form by his wife's betrayal as she runs off with another man. Similarly, ancient myths tied werewolves to darker aspects of human nature, such as cannibalism and violence. Greek mythology tells the story of King Lycaon, who was turned into a wolf by Zeus after attempting to trick the god into consuming human flesh. With the spread of Catholicism in Europe, werewolves became entwined with beliefs in magic, sorcery, and pagan rituals. By the 16th century, many struggled to distinguish werewolf lore from reality. This was an era of turmoil, marked by the infamous witch trials, during which figures like Peter Stubbe faced execution for their alleged ties to the supernatural. Historians today view these trials as fueled by fear of outsiders and early attempts to rationalize violent crimes. As medicine and psychology advanced, belief in werewolves waned by the 17th century, yet the myth found new life in literature. By the Victorian era, werewolves had transformed yet again, embodying societal anxieties about moral and psychological decay. George Reynolds's Wagner the Werewolf tells of a man who trades his soul to the devil for eternal youth, cursed to become a savage wolf at the end of every month. The mid-20th century brought werewolves to cinema, shaping the modern image we recognize today. The 1935 film Werewolf of London popularized ideas like the werewolf curse being triggered by the full moon and transmitted through bites. These themes reflected xenophobic fears of the era, with the werewolf curse originating from Tibet, a projection of Western anxieties about Eastern influences. Another cinematic hallmark, the use of silver as the ultimate weapon against werewolves, gained popularity in 1941's The Wolf Man. Written by Kurt Schudmak, a Jewish screenwriter, the film is often interpreted as an allegory for Nazi persecution. The pentagram appearing on the werewolf's victim is thought to symbolize the Star of David badges forced upon Jews during the Holocaust. By the 1950s, the werewolf myth adapted once again, targeting a new demographic: teenagers. Werewolves became metaphors for male aggression and the turbulent uncertainties of adolescence. By the late 20th century, some films used werewolf transformations to explore themes of puberty and identity, occasionally through a feminist lens. Like all enduring myths, the werewolf continues to evolve, mirroring the fears and fascinations of its audience. As we look to the future, the werewolf's ability to adapt ensures its place in storytelling for generations to come. But for now, it's wise to stock up on silver, tread carefully under the full moon, and beware of what lurks in the shadows. For more videos, please like and subscribe.